Okay, here's the thing. So you might have noticed how sparsely populated my bookshelf is right now. It hasn't always been that way. In fact, a lot of the time it's been overflowing and completely junky. Today I'm going to be restocking it. Okay, today we're going to be restocking my bookshelf. So, not very long story. It's kind of boring and all about adulting, but we thought we were going to sell the house. We found our perfect house we wanted to move into, so we were in the process of fixing up our existing house, and I had staged the whole bookshelf, and then it turns out someone else bought the other house while we were in the process of it. So, we decided we're not in a big hurry right now. It's not really a seller's market. We're going to stay. Unsolicited word to the wise. I notice a lot of booktubers are college students. It's okay to live at least a little bit below your means. It means a lot more security for you. And so just a little bit of advice that you probably didn't want from me to you. You're welcome. So we're going to go ahead and stay here and just keep saving our money. In the meantime, the bookshelf is, I think, beautifully staged, but kind of useless right now, so I'm going to be putting some of my books back on it. Not every book that I had before. I think I'm going to change things up a little bit this time too. Before I had it kind of like, this was the nonfiction section, this was hardbacks and library books here, and then my classic books down here, put in alphabetical order, and then over here was an assortment of just fiction books put in whatever order I felt like. I think maybe I might mix it up and try and keep the middle section kind of staged. I might do like maybe the rainbow look. I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical because I've seen the rainbow look on the bookshelves before and it's beautiful and so cute, but it seems so hard to use. How do you find any of your books? But then again, maybe it'll be kind of interesting. It'll mix stuff up, and so I'll not look past books I might have looked past before. I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll redo it in the future if I don't like it. We'll see how it goes. What I really need is more bookshelves. Unfortunately, I don't have more house to put them in. I already have bookshelves everywhere that I can without it being overcrowded, so we will make it work. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here's a question to ponder. Do we fetishize the bookshelf? Has it become the booktuber's status of intelligence? Things to think about. So I know a lot of people who don't really have a bookshelf at all, but they're still really voracious readers. They just get their books mostly from the library or on their Kindles or audiobooks, mostly through their Kindles. That doesn't make them any less of readers, but the fact that they don't have a bookshelf, does it really matter? Do we really need these huge stocked bookshelves? Okay, in my case, maybe I do, but it doesn't make me any more of a reader than someone who doesn't have one at all. So just something to think about. Are we fetishizing the bookshelf in the booktube world? I'm coming across books that are kind of the same color but different sizes, so I don't know how I'm going to store that. We'll see. So, my grandma got me this one when I moved in with my boyfriend, Jerry, who later became my husband and baby daddy.
You said baby dad, it makes it sound like I'm just like...
The ball and chain.
That's better.
I had a New Kids on the Block album that I made all by myself. Oh, that's awesome. I used to get magazines like Tiger Beat and Bop, and I would cut out the pictures of the New Kids on the Block.
For you young folks, those were like magazines, like, you know, teen magazines.
That's like the One Direction of my youth. Ooh, MLA stays.
The Oxford comma is not needed.
Shut your mouth.
And you double space after the period.
No, you do not! It is one space after the period! Alright, I'm gonna have to stack vertically at least a little bit because I just won't have enough room for everything otherwise, and I don't want to waste any sort of real estate, so we're gonna go for it. I've got to put this at least in a little bit of alphabetical order, so I can't help it. Okay, so here it is. I'm really exhausted. It's a little heavier than I had hoped it would look at the end, but still not nearly as heavy as I had it before. It was practically barfing books at me. That was really exhausting. I do not want to do that again anytime soon, until I inevitably get a bug in my ear. It's pretty late at night here. Been going at it all evening trying to get all of this done. So I'm gonna go sleep, you guys. Just come on back and I'll have more energy next time. So don't forget the magic 3, subscribe to the channel, like the video, give me any comments that you might have on your own bookshelves and how you organize them. I love watching the different booktubers and seeing how they organize their shelves. But again, honestly, most of the books I read nowadays are on the Kindle anyway, so this is just kind of so I can have my own personal lending library or my own personal to-be read pile. Alright, that's all I got. I'm tired. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.